Hey all, Dr. Jared here. Every once in a while, I have somebody bring up the topic of, hey, I heard that, getting your neck adjusted could cause a stroke. And so I just would like to address that because I believe that, knowledge is power and understanding risks, benefits, root causes is so vitally important. So first of all, the majority of strokes that occur in the human body occur in your brain, which means that having your neck adjusted can do absolutely nothing to cause, affect, influence that. The type of stroke that they're talking about is called uh, jugular, or the arteries in the artery in your neck. Now, couple things. Research shows that your risk is somewhere in the 1 in 8 million chance, which, just to put in perspective, is like getting struck by lightning twice in your lifetime. So that's the rarity. Additionally, while most chiropractic clinics do quote unquote manipulate the spine, you're actually more likely to have a stroke walking into a medical doctor's office. So think about that. They don't touch or manipulate your neck at all, but statistically, you're more likely. So I'm just going to start with that. Now, think about that hard. You're actually more likely to have a stroke walking into a doctor's office than a chiropractor's office, but yet people have a fear of it because you're touching such a sensitive part of your body. Additionally, when you talk about total risk, your risk is significantly less than any other healthcare facility. So whether that's physical therapy, whether that's having a stress test, whether that's a medical doctor's office, certainly more than a surgery, and then as far as linkage, from death rate, there's give or take one death attributed to chiropractic, or I'm not even going to say chiropractic treatment, spinal manipulation per 3 years. Now, some of those are linked as far as 58 days out from when that occurred. So again, think about that, 58 days out from when the adjustment occurred. Now, that's 1 per 3 years. Now, again, let's look at some perspective. So first of all, there's a certain jab that's linked to hundreds of thousands of deaths. If you talk about something as simple as Tylenol is linked to a minimum of 700, and in many studies, 14,000 deaths per year from use of Tylenol as prescribed. So something as safe as Tylenol. You can go down side effects of flu shots. You can go through, medications like blood pressure drugs, diabetes meds. Then you can go into, we could go on and on and on. But the reality is the relative risk is as low as it possibly gets. And here's the last thing I'll say. The last time they really looked at this, it was about a third. So they were linking chiropractors to only a third, even though chiropractors perform the overwhelming majority of all spinal treatments, physical therapists as a third, and actually, ironically, martial artists who weren't supposed to be touching people's necks at all, amateurly manipulating. And so additionally, I said last thing, but the other thing is the majority of those occurred more from in people that were not x-rayed. So they had genetic abnormalities or cancer or things that would have been red flags had the practitioner done their due diligence and really assessed what was going on. So I hope that brings some data, some statistics, some facts to just show just how really safe and effective. And that's not even with going into all the things about radically increased immune system. People who get adjusted take way less drugs. So we're going to have way less deaths from side effects to drugs, way less hospital admissions, way less surgeries, which of course all have side effects and yearly death rates. Not to mention the way less side effects to anything that's pain relieving or, let's say, life-giving. So radically more benefits, way lower risks than anything else you can do, but yet still there's this stigma, which has been proven to be funded. And if you want this, some more data on this, talk to your doctor, your adjustment. But the Commission Against Quackery and the AMA and all the lawsuits that were filed and won with the detrimentous, or I'm just even going to say, evil things that they have done to try and spread mud on a profession that has overwhelmingly helped people live a better life for over 125 years at this point. So hope that's helpful, and hope you have a very blessed day.